Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. I have no idea how I fucking muted myself. Sorry about that, everybody. Her opponent is like, I think this is the first time I've ever played against a Colony Garden. I told him, get ready for some jank. I would definitely agree the 05 is the safe bet, but I figured if we're gonna bleed tickets, we're just gonna do it doing something fun and stupid. Our opponent says we should be ready for some jank too, but this isn't looking super janky over there yet. Looks like a pretty legit control deck at this point. Unless this is a, like, Shurikai control deck. Okay, so it's this Jeskai staff tempo deck I've been seeing a ton of lately. I think Arkin is currently playing this while he's streaming. Yeah, Currency Converter and Staff of the Storyteller is not exactly jank in my book. We are true jank. We are playing modern all-stars like Colony Garden and shit. We're gonna see if this baits out a counter. It does not. Interesting. Well, the good part is I've got two of these now, so... Alright, you have to pay mana to actually draw a card off of this. Okay. Every one of the cards we're playing makes it more interesting. Our opponent is thoroughly enthralled with this dumb shit that we're doing. Well, we're gonna go for it one time next turn. We have two Cascaders, so we're gonna see if we can get through at least one of these fuckers. Springleaf Drum, okay. What is our opponent doing over there? Brainstorm, okay. So, I mean, we're going for it. Like, we're just gonna hope that one of these two can get through. But the only thing that will change our plan is if we get a violent outburst, then we'll go for it on their turn first and then go for it. This is also very much not jank. I am very disappointed, opponent. A Force of Will wouldn't be bad either to try to protect this. Okay. We're gonna throw the gross one down first. We're gonna save the pretty one. This also allows us to pay for a daze, which is nice. If this eats it, hopefully our next one doesn't. I said this also can pay for a daze. If it gets two cards out of their hand, I'm actually pretty happy about that. Oh my god, it fucking lived? Or resolved? What the fuck is going on? I can't believe that resolved. What the fuck? I really cannot believe that resolved. That'll go onto the battlefield. So the question is, I mean, the first one resolved. We just go for it again, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Do we want to no, because we still want to be able to pay for a daze, because they didn't have it. So I think we are actually going to go crack some more. Let's grab... I don't think any of this matters. We already used every mode on fucking what's-his-face. I can't believe that shit resolved. I really, really can't. Let's do some more blue. So what? We've got 6 mana. This allows us to... Actually, no, shit. We tapped our mana wrong. I can't evoke a Mole Drifter. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Tapped my mana wrong. Well, we're gonna go for it again. Well, game one is already doing dumb shit, and I love it. Oh my god. This is so stupid! You all know how much I absolutely love this kind of jank. I mean, the only problem is this is showing our opponent exactly what our deck is trying to do here, but... Exactly, we're on the way to the 5-0. Probably just gonna time myself out here. I need to start auto-yielding to these things. That goes on the battlefield. We're gonna just start auto-yielding. Alright, draw a card. Make some Deuterinos. We're gonna chuck an Omnath and a Wave Sifter. Make some more dudes. This is so stupid. I love it. And this is exactly lethal too, which is the funny part. We are gonna pass the, or we're gonna actually go and kill our opponent now. Because this is Xaxes. This was a turn 4 kill in Legacy. Alright. We did it! Alright, up against what our opponent's doing, we are going to bring in Teferis to try to shut down some of their counter magic. I mean, other than that, like, what do we want to do here? I can't believe we just absolutely decimated that game 1. Maybe it really is. Oh my god, Def 6-0 Philosopher. Yeah, you know, we just broke Legacy with Glimpse combo. I was trying to think if there's really even anything else we want to bring in here. We definitely want the Teferis. If they're just on, like, control... I'm kind of tempted to just take out these and rely on the Chancellors as our win cons. I think we're gonna try this. Hey, fuck it, whatever. You know, I don't even know how to board with this deck yet, so... If we post a single match win, I'm gonna count it as a success. That was an absolutely spectacular starting for this deck. I'm going to take that alone as a win. So I bet it is hilarious, but it would be such a nightmare trying to keep track of everything that's going on. Like, I was actually jamming Glimpse a lot in Modern for a while, and I'm just like, I will literally never play this deck in Paper because it seems like just such a giant pain in the ass. If the computer is not keeping track of everything for me, it just seems miserable. We're gonna keep this. I think we're gonna put the redundant, or we're gonna put the mountain to the bottom. This is gonna be a little bit slower of a game, but we have a Force of Will. Run out the mana color board that the Storm players use. I mean, that's the sign of a good deck, right? Like, it's not Storm and you still need all of the Storm counters. We're playing Secret Storm right now. What we're kind of hoping here is we just draw a Cascader and we go for it on turn 3 with a Force of Will backup. It's kind of just what we're hoping for here, but... Okay, so our opponent's going with the Urza Saga bullshit. As far as he explained it all because I had to see it, yeah. That is the other one bad thing about playing this deck, is even when you go off, it's not a deterministic win, so you still have to go through all the motions unless your opponent just like, I don't want to sit through these triggers and they scoop. Seasoned Pyromancer is interesting, but I think we're going to keep doing this for now. Because if we can get a Risen Reef down and then Seasoned Pyromancer, we're in much better shape. But our opponent is going to try to kill us with Construct tokens. This is like the one thing from Modern Horizons block shit that I'm actually okay with because it's so stupid. Like, it's not broken because it's extremely weak and very much reliant on board presence, but it's just stupid and funny. I've always loved just chaos style decks, and I really want to build a chaos EDH deck, but nobody will play with me if I do. Nahiri's losing her fucking mind downstairs. The plant tokens are amazing. You know you're playing a strong format when you're Ooh, Teferi. Me likey. Okay, so... Yo, what's up, duo? We are gonna grab blue and red. And we're gonna try to get this fucker down and hope for the best. Does our opponent just not play counter magic? Like, what the hell is our opponent doing over there? I am thoroughly confused by what our opponent is doing. Why have they not countered anything? Blue-white not control. Yes, very much blue-white not control. Is our opponent brainstorming again? No. Oh, they didn't realize they didn't leave off enough mana to make their construct token. I think that's what's going on over there. I'm kind of tempted to attack with the plants to send a message, but I'm going to do the smart thing and not do that. Okay, what are they doing? This is a Supreme Verdict. I'm going to be kind of sad. Okay, they're just getting another... Okay. I don't know what our opponent's doing. They are waiting, yes. Okay, now they got their Staff of the Storyteller down. They've got a creature on the board. And they actually have mana to be able to draw their card. So ideally what we want here is a Cascader. But I might just try to slam the second Risen Reef. I don't know. We might also just go ahead and play Teferi. We'll see what we draw here. Another Risen Reef. The question is do we want to go for Risen Reef or for Teferi? I feel like the answer is... Yeah, let's try to slam it, get it down, see if we can get a counter out of our opponent's hand. Because I have a feeling this means there's a counter. We could also force their counter. Do we want to battle over this? What did they pitch? Shark Typhoon? Yeah, I think we're going to fight over this, because if the Teferi survives, then it shuts down all their other counter magic. Alright, they're actively looking for another answer. So this screams they don't have another counter in hand. Or if we strip another 2 cards out of their hand, that's not bad. Okay. So we are effectively getting rid of... Oh, they're playing Polymorph. Okay. That's actually mostly fine. Okay. So they're going to try to polymorph into Emrakul. So this all makes sense now. But we also just got rid of 2 Force of Wills, a Shark Typhoon, and a Polymorph. And they're down to 2 cards. So we really just want a Cascader now, because the chances of them having another counter spell are slim to none. This makes much more sense. Do they just have the Polymorph? Okay. Oh, Elishnorn. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Cascader? No. So I'm gonna do this just because I want to see more cards. Because the only way we're winning now is if we can successfully... Whoops. Like, I know it's gonna die and it's kind of irrelevant at this point, but I just need to see more cards. Okay. Luckily, Elish Norn isn't a huge clock. However, them getting a construct token is a little bit more problematic. But we also do have the mana to be able to get down an Omnath. Like, if we top deck a fetch land, that'd be pretty sweet. It's another Springleaf Drum. No, so our opponent is actually on some jank. So, fetch land off the top would let us do everything. And we theoretically get 2 draws to do it. I'd be very surprised if they have another counterspell in hand. I mean, then again, maybe they're just drawing for the sake of drawing here. Okay, so they're trying to draw back up, find another counter. Either that or they're looking for a land. We just get a Glimpse of Tomorrow. Blue, white, red, green. We can chump block. If we hit a, whatchamacallit, a fetch land, we have the mana to be able to Violent Outburst. Fetch land? No. Ew. That's gross. So we're taking a Schwack for 10. Because we do not want to chump block with this Omnath unless we absolutely have to. So if they can't kill us, then we're just going to take it and we're going to fucking wheel. So depending on what they do here, they do have 2 draws. Okay, we're going to 1. Now we basically just gotta hope that they don't have a counterspell. Otherwise, we go to game 3. Alright. Part of the cards, baby. Alright. Don't have a counterspell. Are they looking for one? Do they actually have one? Oh, womp. Okay. Okay. This is true magic. Okay. So we now know what they're doing, which will actually help us immensely. So we need Brazen Borrowers in. We also probably want to bring in Force Negations. Question is what do we want to take out? As awkward as it is, I think we want to take out... Do we want to take out the Chancellors? Maybe we just trim some shit. Yeah, let's try trimming like that. You know what? We will trim one Omnath. Or something like that. Now that we know what our opponent is actually doing. Ugh. 2 glimpses in hand sucks. This is the issue I ran into with this deck, is it does not mulligan very well. I mean, I guess we're keeping this. We're putting a glimpse. Do we put the Force or the Brazen Borrower to the bottom? I think we put the Force to the bottom. Hopefully this Risen Reef resolves and draws us some shit. Luckily, our opponent's deck isn't particularly fast either, so we do have time to, like, draw into things. Okay, now we're drawing all the lands in the world. So next turn we will try to get down this Risen Reef. I don't think there's any reason not to. I think we are going to fetch as well, just to get them out of the way. There's Staff of the Storyteller. So they shouldn't be able to go off next turn, because Polymorph is a 4-mana card. So I think we're safe to try to get Risen Reef down. Get the Triome, and let's grab a Volcanic. Since we have another fetch land, this is all kind of whatever. Jesus Christ, we're just gonna draw all the fucking fetch lands, apparently. Or all the lands. Risen Reef Resolve? Okay. Find me something good, please. Okay. We draw Force of Will. That buys us some time, hopefully. Well, we need some card draw. We need some more things to trigger Risen Reef, or we just need to find our Cascader. Oh my god, we are going to draw every fucking land. You know, I was just bitching about how the fact that, like, I ran into some rough mana troubles the first time, and now we're just gonna draw all of them. So is now the time? They're brainstorming, looking for something. I'm just debating if now is the time to pop this Spirit token. I think it is. Alright, got rid of their token. This does let them kind of figure out something else to do, but it is going to slow them down. And then next turn, we are actually going to have the mana to be able to just hard cast a Force of Will. So... Alright, so they're just trying to find something here. Hopefully they just keep getting Brainstorm locked and don't find anything relevant. Alright, so that's gonna make a token form eventually. Teferi. That's problematic. Are they just gonna bounce the Risen Reef? No. Okay. They're not gonna bounce Risen Reef. This does shut off our counter magic. Well, we're gonna run this out now since I don't have a choice otherwise, and we need to try to fucking get Teferi off the battlefield. Oh, that Teferi is backbreaking. I don't know. Okay, so he's bouncing a Risen Reef. That's... Does he have a way to deal with the Brazen Borrower then? Or does he just have another Teferi? Maybe he has a Shark Typhoon? I guess we'll see. I mean, we have to try to kill it. We don't really have a choice otherwise. Okay. Oh, they have storage to plowshares. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. Blue, green, whatever. I still have another one. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna cast this. Just try to get some value out here. We're gonna grab this in case I draw Omnath. Blue, green, whatever. He's just making a dude now. Oh, he's gonna mystical dispute it. Okay. I said no. So basically, I need him to either just straight up not have it, and for me to draw a Brazen Borrower. I guess I should have brought in the Furies. Oh well. This is, regardless of what happens, this is actually putting up way more of a fight than I honestly thought it would. Uh, the 5-0 dream is still alive. There are ways we get out of this. Basically, what I really need here is my other Brazen Borrower. Either that or to flood the board with shit before they can do anything. This was a mistake of a card. Like, there's no doubt about it that this was 100% a mistake of a card. I have played with it. It was a mistake of a card. Like... But oh well, WotC doesn't seem to want to correct their mistakes. Oh, he drew a card and then pondered. I'm like, why does it look like he fucking just overtapped for this? But I didn't see the trigger going on that he actually drew a card. So yeah, basically we gotta hope that he doesn't have another Force of Will. And that I top deck Brazen Borrower. Or, like I said, I can flood the board with, like... Oh my god, okay. I guess we're gonna take another schwack here. I mean, I can block these if I need to, but I'm trying not to, because I want to keep my permanent count high. Yeah, I'll just take my schwack for 8. This literally doesn't change anything, so... Hopefully our opponent just has fucking nothing. But They do get to keep drawing cards. I would definitely say our opponent is not on jank. Polymorph is a legit deck. It does see play. It's just strange. Okay, well, they're just going to polymorph now, then. Evolution Word again? Yep, okay. So basically, it is top deck, whatchamacallit, or we're dead. Brazen Borrower. And hope that they don't have a counter. Brazen Borrower. Nope. Okay, we're dead. Womp. Oh well. That put up a much stronger showing than I was expecting, to be completely honest. So yeah, depending on how this goes, I might play some Rectorfit after this, or if we actually show some pseudo-promising results, I might play Second League with it. I don't know yet. We're gonna see how this first one goes. I also think I am taking a break from Saga Storm for a little bit. I'm just gonna start like playing random shit and jank again, just to do dumb things. I love Saga Storm. It's a good deck. I've just been having fucking awful luck with it. But the 5-0 Dream is dead. However, the 0-5 Dream is still alive. But we'll see. That actually put up way more of a fight than I thought it would. Up against Magic Dads. Last seen. What the fuck is this 4-color pile? Oh. Last seen playing Reanimator. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, we've got multiple Cascaders, but nothing to do in the meantime. I think we got a mulligan. I guess we're keeping this. I'm just hoping our opponent doesn't have a turn 1. Yes, good thing you bet 0-5. Luckily, we've got a decent amount of shit for this in the sideboard. Like, we bring in the ley lines, we bring in the endurances, bring in the pact negation, or force negations. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna put land at the bottom. And because we are playing All-Star Legacy lands here, we're gonna play a tapped land on turn 1. That is some strong, strong magic there. I am so confident of what I'm doing, I'm playing a tap land. That's a power move if you've never seen one. Alright, well, they kept 7, so I'm assuming that means they have a turn 1. But maybe they slow roll it because they're like, what the fuck is our opponent doing over there? Okay, they are going to chuck a card into the graveyard is what they're going to do. Since apparently they don't have an actual discard outlet. That is a power move. Alright. So the question is are they on the version that plays Force of Wills? Hopefully not main deck. If this is the list they're playing, no, they don't. So even if they draw a bunch off of that, we just gotta hope they don't hit multiple discard spells. Or our opponent's just gonna sit there and time out, deciding if they want to let... Okay. Finally letting us resolve our shit. We have all the colors we need, and we have another fetch land, so let's just grab a Volk. Green, blue. Let's confuse the fuck out of our opponents. I hope you are thoroughly confused, opponent. So our hope is when they revive this Atraxa that they don't hit multiple discard spells. Is all we're really hoping for here. Our opponent is taking forever to let our triggers resolve. Thank you, opponents. Thank you for finally letting triggers okay, I spoke too soon. They let one trigger resolve. So yeah, basically our hope is that they don't hit 2 discard spells, or we top deck another Cascader if they do hit multiple discard spells. Alright, let's see your shenanigans, opponents. Okay, so are they actually going to play it safe and go for both of the Cascade spells, or are they just going to try to play it reckless? I didn't even see what they fucking chucked. Exile to Shallow Grave. That is the funny part, is Exhume and Shallow Grave. Actually, does Shallow Grave help us? I can't remember if it does or not. What? They just took Glimpse of Tomorrow. That seems wrong. Okay, they're reanimating Atraxa. What do they draw? Unmasked, Shallow Grave, Dark Writ, Entomb. No fast mana unless they already have some in their hand to get another Grief down. And even if they do, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Chooses Shallow Grave, Shoulder, Bloodstained Mire, Unmask. Bristlebrand goes away. That goes away. Bloodstained Mire, Dark Writ. Shallow. Okay, so there's. What the actual fuck? Why did they pass the turn? Like, I know I shouldn't be questioning this shit, but what the actual fuck? Well. Alright, opponent, you're giving us the option to do this, so. I. Um. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter here. Blue, red, green, and hope a spin for 5 is enough. Alright, come on. Spin it to win it. Let's go. Well, I guess that's the benefit of our opponent having no idea what we're doing. But them seeing our hand should have clued them into exactly what was going on. So. Okay, so this does allow us to do it again? Put this last, because unfortunately this is discard 2, then draw 2. So I have to. That is a little annoying. Well, actually, hold on. So we can see what we draw off of the Omnath. Because we could actually chuck it. Hopefully, we hit a fucking non-land to be able to chuck. To increase our count. Okay, we did draw non-land. So we chuck these. We do actually decrease our total count. Any order, doesn't matter. We make a dude. I've already played a land this turn. I still don't know why our opponent is taking so long to let these triggers resolve. I don't like where we're at, but there are ways that we can get around this. We also aren't just, like, dead to what's on board yet. And we do get to spin again, but we only get to spin for 4. But hopefully we hit a damn good 4. Like, if I can hit a Dark Dwellers and a whole bunch of token producers... This will make a bunch of mana. Probably should have grabbed a green source now that I think about it, but oh well. Alright, come on, hit a good 4. Hit a good 4. Fingers crossed. Omnath. So I can make a Chancellor. I mean, I guess we'll see what we draw. Omnath and 3 lands isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, draw something good. A mountain. Okay, that doesn't do it. It's a little unfortunate. Okay, so I can cast this, get a couple more dorks, and hope that we get there next turn. This is what, 6 mana? I need 7? Just play this out. I can sacrifice one of the dorks to this fucking Arcana Cruelty. And then just hope that we hit something relevant next turn. Well, I guess they... Well, no, they've got a Shallow Grave, so they actually can. So I guess we'll have to sacrifice both of our dorks. But I get to go through every single mode of Omnath again next turn. The hope is that I can actually draw a Cascader, though. I can't do anything, so I'll just F6. Okay, Chuck's Gristlebrand, so I'm assuming that means that he's gonna Shallow Grave Gristlebrand just to gain a bunch of life? Yes. So he does get 2 more Gristlebrand activations, but since our hand is irrelevant here... Does he have another way? I didn't even look at his hand to see if he has another way to get, like, Archon back or something. I mean, I guess he did draw 8, so his hand is kind of relevant, or 7 more, so his hand is kind of relevant at this point. If he has a way to get back Archon without actually spending life... Alright, he does have an Exhume. But is that enough? Because Exhume gets me something back too. I didn't do the math to see if that's enough to actually kill us. Because I actually still can gain life here. And there is a world where I draw into another Violent Outburst. Oh, he got back shouldered? Our opponent is making some odd choices. Yes, the 05 Dream is alive. Our opponent is making some very, very odd choices. Okay, we're not gonna block. We're gonna see if we can draw into... Why is it... Oh, fuck, no, turn off... God damn it. I meant to turn off the auto yields. Shit. Turn off auto yield. I'm an idiot. Okay, he's gonna draw 7 more, which is whatever. I theoretically could have maybe saved ourselves here. Alright, so now we're gonna try to do this with this on the stack, because I fucked up. We're gonna grab a Volcanic, we're gonna gain 4. Because there is a world where if we draw well, we can draw into a Cascader. And stop all of this. So, yeah, I think they're able to draw their whole deck, but they're past combat, so I don't know how they actually kill us. Yeah, they can draw their whole deck, but they already passed through combat, so I'm not super sure how they kill us from here. I drew a Chancellor. Okay. So yeah, they can draw their whole deck now, but again, I don't know how they actually kill us from here, since they already attacked. And they can shred my hand. I really don't care about that. Or are they just trying to get to the point where they have enough life that we can't kill them? Like, maybe that's what they're doing? I don't know. I will say, that is a cute little combo. Griselbrand and Shouldered. That's cute. Actually, hold on. Turn off auto yields. Because I actually do want to draw this last clue, too. Because our best bet is at the end of their main phase, I'm going to draw. Or I should say at the end of turn, I'm going to draw. Like, they would need to get back 4, Oh no, I guess if they get back 3 Archons, I die. Because then I just die to the shoulder trigger. But I don't know, we'll see. Question, I mean, normally they don't play 3 Archons, though. Like, normally they play 2. Like, let's check this dude's deck list. How many does he play? Oh, this person plays 3, so there's a possibility they could find all 3. I mean, we'll sack this thing. Discard a card. I also feel like they might be running out of ways to reanimate? They went through a lot. Because there are no other Archons in the grave yet, so they still gotta get the Archon in the grave and reanimate it. Our opponent is also playing incredibly fucking slow for a reanimator deck. Okay, they're reanimating my creature. Okay. That's actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. But again, they already went through combat, so... I've got 2 draws to find another Cascader, and then I have to Cascade extremely well. But there are lines that get us out of this. However, with our luck, we're probably going to just draw the fucking, whatchamacallit? The final glimpse in our deck. Alright, they're passing the turn, yes. Sacking G-Daddy. And we're hoping that we hit a Cascader in one of these 2 draws. We draw the Terror of the Peaks. That is unfortunate. What is our opponent trying? Oh, they have to clean up. That's what they're doing. Magic the Gambling. Yes, this is a very good way to describe this. That's kind of awkward that we drew our Terror. I will not lie. We also are at the point, though, where, like, considering we didn't even have any of our hate cards, we already took almost 15 minutes off their clock. They're just checking everything, because none of it matters. Okay. Cascader. Ugh. So I don't think that does it. Like, we'll gain 4. Evoke a Mole Drifter. And we're just gonna draw off this Mole Drifter and see what our next card was gonna be, like, or Wave Sifter. Like, we are dead here 1,000 times over, so unfortunately we were probably like a card too short. But like I said, we took about 15 minutes off of our opponent's clock. Yep, there's the Cascader. I already played my fucking land for turn, right? Like 99% I played my... Yeah, I played my mountain. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna let our opponent waste another however many fucking seconds off of their clock. Maybe our opponent, like, fucks up and forgets to attack? I don't know. We will let our opponent take their time through their turn. Unmasked targeting me. Alright. Takes my Shardless Agent, I'm sure. Yep, takes the Shardless Agent. Like I said, they're just doing things now, so we're just letting them run down their clock. Okay. He's gonna get... Okay. Just show us more of your deck for whatever reason, but okay. So apparently they have an Emrakul, which is interesting. I do not remember seeing that in their list. Yeah, this list I'm looking at does not have an Emrakul. But again, if they want to waste time off of their clock, I'm okay with that. Like I said, luckily we have some decent cards in our sideboard, so... Our opponent has proceeded to waste another 3 minutes stacking their triggers and doing things this turn when they could have just killed us. Like, I don't know if our opponent is just this slow or, like, maybe... Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Any order. Sacrifice that. Chuck that. Let's see if we can trick that. Oh, fuck, I can't block that. Okay, we're gonna block there. We're gonna see if we can trick him into taking forever to fucking order our blockers. Alright, we legit wore another, like, 3 or 4 minutes off of their clock, just letting them do things by not scooping. Negative 33, that's a hell of a life total. Alright, against what our opponent's doing, we are bringing in endurances. We are bringing in ley lines. We are bringing in all of this shit right here. What are we taking out? As much as it pains me, I think we're taking these guys out. I think we're going to trim a Chancellor. Trim a Pizzy. Ugh, 5 cards to cut. What the fuck do we want? Maybe the Brazen Borrowers are a bit much. Yeah, the Borrowers are probably a bit excessive. Let's trim a Risen Reef. I mean, I guess we're probably just trimming kind of all around. Let's trim another Peasy. I don't want to go to any more blue cards because of our force negations, so... There's a part of me that kind of wants to just get rid of all of the Pyromancers, to be completely honest. Just to keep our blue count high, so, like, we could take out the rest of these, bring the Wave Sifter and the Risen Reef back in, or we could bring in the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I think we might do this to bring the Brazen Borrowers in. Try something like that. So I got a Brazen Borrower to bounce their first thing, assuming they don't Thoughtseize us. But we still need a land. I think we gotta ship that. Okay, this is good. We keep this. We can put the mountain to the bottom. They can't discard us. We do have... Okay. Oh, we are gonna get a colony garden down. I guess we might chuck this Brazen Borrower into the Abyss, depending on what they do. Alright, so they didn't have a turn 1 way to reanimate anything yet. So, yes, this Brazen Borrower might be getting chucked into the Abyss here. Depending on what our opponent's doing. They're gonna show and tell something in. Okay, that's fine. We're actually just gonna put a land into play. Oh. Ha. That's funny. Okay, so our Brazen Borrower doesn't do anything here. So I think it is worth just chucking it into the Abyss here. So then next turn our shit isn't taxed and doesn't screw with us. I guess I kind of fucked up here. I needed a... No. I guess I wasn't going to be able to get anything. Let's see. What can I grab? I guess let's just grab a Taiga. And I'd have to hit my own thing. But I can just not pay for it and let it get countered. Hold on. Oh, I can't target my own thing. Okay, never mind. Reading the card explains the card. Okay, well. So, actually, we can Violent Outburst, let the Violent Outburst get countered. So that's actually totally fine now that I think about it. So that's totally fine. We can let the Violent Outburst get countered. And we just have to hope that we spin well or get enough lands to be able to spin again. All right. Magic the Gambling. Let's go. Oh, no. Well, no, we get to go again. So, luckily we have the mana and the colors to be able to spin again. We just gotta hope this one goes better. It is for more this time, so... Okay. I don't hate this. Do I want to shuffle my library back into my graveyard is the question. I think so, because I can actually... Well, no, I can't bounce my own Brazen Borrower, so that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do our own graveyard here. I'm gonna be so mad if I draw Dark Dwellers off of this. No. Okay. I don't think this does it, unfortunately. Because I can't bounce my own fucking Shardless Agent. And even if I cast it... So what? He goes down. I can get enough shit on the battlefield, but I can't kill him on the crackback. I guess we'll see. Like, let's just grab this. We've already hit him a bunch. Cast Brazen Borrower. I'm trying to think if there's some way I can survive this Annihilator hit. What 6 things can I get rid of and still survive? Okay, well that sucked. We gambled, we tried. His force negations would have been nicer earlier. Unmasking himself. Okay, at least we have an answer for that. We do have an answer for that. No. One, two. And then just sack all the lands, but I'm dead on the crackback. I think I do that. Leave a land and an on-math. Yeah, damn. Show and telling in the Emrakul got us. Womp. Alright. That still put up way... This deck feels like it actually has potential if we can fucking tune it properly, and I have no idea how to tune it. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, as you can see, it definitely can do some crazy shit, but... So, like, the difference between this and the modern version, and why I think the modern version more consistently kills when you go off, is it's got multiple Terror of the Peaks and multiple Goblin Dark Dweller, so your redundancy rate is much higher. Maybe I shouldn't have the Force of Wills in. For Legacy or for Modern Technomage? Like, maybe I should just say fuck the Force of Wills, and I don't actually need them, and I should focus on my permanent count. But I feel like in Legacy, I'm blue. I should be playing Force of Will, so... You have a version of this, and holy shit, these are fucking awful. Well, I guess we're keeping this. You're going to the bottom, and you're going to the bottom. So what does your Legacy list look like, then? Because there was a Legacy list for this that I found once. But it's no longer where it was, and I didn't save it to my computer. Like, it was on MTG Top 8, and it's not there anymore. So I was trying to go, like, look at that, but obviously I didn't do it in time, so... It is tough leaving the house without Force of Will right now. It's kind of part of the reason why I was taking a break from Saga Storm. Is, like, I would discard what they needed and fucking Moto Thoughtseize bug. They just top deck it again. What the fuck is our opponent doing over there? This is a weird 4-color control deck. What do you mean the version that was popular prior to Initiative? I don't remember this deck being popular at all. I found like a single deck list that top 8 at a small Japanese tournament or something stupid. Let's go ahead. We'll just grab our Volcanic. I never saw a version with Leyline and Minskimbu. Or are you saying this deck? Come on! Alright, well, since we're not doing anything anyways, we are going to go ahead and just fucking suspend this thing. And hope that we draw more Cascaders. This does tell them 100% what the hell is going on here, but our hope is that we can overload. This is basically all we can do at this point. Okay, there's the Thoughtseize. So they take the Pyro or the Wave Sifter? The O5 Dream is alive. Okay, they do take the Pyromancer. This just seems like some weird-ass 4-color control shit of some sort. So thinking ahead, what are we gonna bring in? Probably bring in Teferis, probably bring in Fury. Is Leyline worth it to protect us against the discard? It does get us extra free shit on the battlefield on turn 0. The Leylines are tempting, but we're gonna take the Force of Wills out, because we take Force of Will out against fair decks. And Teferi kind of nullifies the need for Force of Will. Okay, I like Risen Reef. We're gonna see if we can get that down. It's probably gonna die. I'm assuming they have removal based on their colors. If this eats a fucking counter spell, I'll count that as a win. Oh, that's going on the battlefield. The funny part is next turn I actually can just hardcast this Wave Sifter. I'm assuming this Risen Reef is fucking eating it, but we'll see. And we've officially hit the alcohol part of the stream. Normally I start out with the beer, but today we're not going to. Okay, Tarmogoyf, that's something. Luckily this is a deck where my life total doesn't matter a ton, so like our hope is that we draw a Cascader, so when they go to counter this one, we have another one. Oh, Punishing Waterfalls did a deck? Okay. Oh, it's a video. Okay, I'll have to watch this later. See, that's the funny part, is I almost thought about doing a Yorion deck with this. That's funny that he did it. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna draw all of the lands, apparently. So our opponent does seem to have F6'd. And we're just gonna run everything out. Hey, cast. Blue, green. So I'm not doing anything else anyways. The best thing that we could get here is if we get another Cascader off of this Wave Sifter. Well, Punishing and I are apparently one of a kind because we enjoy pain. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but whatever. I mean, this could actually help us, I guess. I guess we'll just see what our opponent does here. Because we do actually have the mana to hardcast this Force of Will to try to get our Glimpse to resolve. So I guess we'll see what happens. Either that or our opponent just has nothing going on. Sure, go ahead. Schwack me. That's totally fine. Like, the worst thing that could happen is that they just drop a Teferi here, and then we just fucking cry. What is this? Oh, natural order. Okay. So, this is some kind of natural order deck. I'm assuming this is an Atraxa then. Yep. So they're going to refuel their hand. Let's see what they... Okay, so they drew a Brainstorm, which I'm assuming is what they're going to take. Which, if they take Brainstorm, that makes me think they only have a single counter. Hit a lot of lands, which is nice. But it means they're probably going to be able to take everything here. Alright, takes Grist, Misty, Tarmogoyf, Force of Will. Doesn't take Brainstorm. Takes a Misty, Tarmogoyf, and Grist. Okay. So I'm assuming this means they only have a single counter spell? At least that's the hope anyways. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we got two fucking forces, baby. Alright, let's fucking go. Do not have another counter spell, I swear to God. I'm going to cry so hard if he does. Oh my God. Alright. I mean, like, I'm not dead next turn. And I've got multiple redraws. So I'm not dead yet. I do have a fucking chance. I cannot believe they had 3 Force of Wills. That is fucking ridiculous. Oh, there's the Misty. We know 2 of their cards left. If he attacks in with Atraxa, I'm just gonna block it. I'm very surprised. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna block it. We're gonna save our life total here. Because this does buy us another turn, in theory. Do we know... Well, he could just hardcast a Force of Will, I guess. That always is a possibility as well. Plays Tarmogoyf. Is he gonna play Grist to kill a creature? So I do have both of these redraws and the mana to be able to draw. So hopefully one of the top 3 cards is what we need. Alright, there's Grist. Okay. Okay. Well, here it is. It all comes down to this, basically. Cascader? Alright. Well. Red, green, blue, green. Actually, You know what? Hold on. I think I need both of my red sources on red here just to be safe. Both of my red sources on red. Do this on blue. Green, green, green. I can pay for a fucking flusterstorm, buddy. As long as it's not a hydroblast, we're good. All right. Make that. Make that. Make that. And we get a whole bunch of pyromancers. Oh, fuck. I wish I could keep this. Damn it. Alright. If that was a fucking whatchamacallit, that would have been great. Okay, we hit another violent outburst. That is good. That is actually super, super good for us. And we're gonna make a whole bunch of Chancellor tokens here. Did I play land yet this turn? Yes. Okay. And we go again! Oh, wait, was that the last one? Where? Wait, hold on, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I exit out of the wrong one. I'm like, no, there's no fucking way that was my last one. Okay. We're good. Freaked out there for a second. Okay, so I am gonna get to draw a whole bunch of motherfucking cards. Alright. Okay, doing no force of will. That's not great. I hate to start fucking yielding these things. Okay, our opponent just said fuck it. Okay. I mean, that's one way to do it. If your opponent just says fuck it. So, okay. The fairy's coming in. Leyline's coming in. Fury's coming in. Force of Wills can go away. I want to keep the Terror, but I think I might get rid of the Dark Dwellers here. Because with the Traxa and shit, we need to be able to kill them without combat damage. I don't know if looping Omnath is going to be enough. Trim A Pyromancer, trim A Chancellor of the Forge? Or something like that. I'm probably overboarding the ley lines, but they're free shit on the battlefield. And it stops our opponent from being able to discard us, so... Hopefully y'all are enjoying this fucking jank today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised they've actually picked up a couple of games. This was also turning into a much longer league than I was anticipating, to be completely honest. Yes, thank you, Philosopher. I'll have to check out that video. I got it pulled up and pause, so I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I was thinking about doing Yorion in this deck, because it actually seemed funny. Really? There's... when I looked on MTG Top 8 this morning, I couldn't find any of their lists from anything recent. Are you saying none of them are recent? Like, they all aren't recent or something? Because I was looking on that this morning to try to get some reference points, and I know a lot of them also. The one list that I found before also did some kind of weird shit as far as like what their actual win cons were. Like, I think Omnath was like their only actual win con. I do like this list that I'm seeing here. I might try this on my next stream, doing the Orion build, but we'll see. Our opponent is also taking forever to decide if they want to keep their hand or not. Or I should say, deciding if they want to play. Oh, the Rhinos versions. Okay. I see what you're talking about. They're just Cascade decks in general, but they're the Rhino Cascade decks. They're not the Glimpse of Tomorrow decks. I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I just don't like the Rhinos. Like, if I'm gonna be cascading, I want to do something absolutely broken, not something like quote unquote fair of playing just like a tempo deck. So, because I've even tried the Rhinos decks in like Modern and stuff, and I don't know, it just wasn't my playstyle. I used to be kind of a tempo player years ago. I had Jeskai tempo built out in Modern, like before Tron became the main thing to do, and I switched over to Infect. But okay, I don't know what's going on with our opponents. Yeah, I don't know. I've also it's funny. I've been running into fucking initiative like crazy. Like they banned White Plume Adventurer, and now it's just like Gruul initiative all over the fucking place. Like now that Undercity Adventurer is on MTGO, I am seeing it everywhere. Okay, our opponent timed out. So apparently neither dream is alive. We officially have a win on the board. I think either our opponent had bad internet or they just salty scooped. But Rhino Glimpse combo officially on the board. Mono Black Helm. I do like the Mono Black Helm deck. Just I don't know. I never seem to have the nut draws. Alright, we're up against Munchlax, who is currently double queuing, which means they're probably a Delver player. So, we have multiple Risen Reefs, so we've got some fast shit to go, and we have the mana. So, I think we keep this, actually, as weird as it is to not have a Cascader, but we've got two Dorks right off of the bat, and we've got two Risen Reefs to try to force through some shit. This is also good shit to chuck to a Season Pyromancer if we draw one. So, indeed, Oloro, the 05 Dream is dead. I was thinking it was going to be one or the other, but apparently I was just wrong. Like I said, I have a feeling since this is a double queuer, we're probably going to be up against fucking Delver. Because for whatever reason, every time I play against someone who's double queuing, they're always on Delver. Fucking called it. They are always on fucking Delver. Fucking told you. The 3-2 Dream is a lie, but we're up against Delver, so... Literally every time I play against someone that is double queuing, they're on fucking Delver. Like every fucking time. Okay, so we got an Omnath. I am not going to open myself up to a Wasteland yet. I will open myself up to a Wasteland next turn. Because I'll play my Ketria Triumph then, but I did not want to open myself up to a turn 2 Wasteland yet. They do... They do kind of look like lizards. It's weird that they're like super skeletal and shit. Like they look like skeletons more than anything. Like I get that Phyrexians are like machines, but this doesn't look mechanical to me. Oh, maybe they're not on Delver. I don't know. Maybe they're just Grixis Delver. Who the fuck knows what our opponent's doing? The nice part is they thought this. Our hand kind of sucks, so. Oh, they're probably on Grixis Death Shadow. Okay. Well, that's annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. Wave Shifter. So I think I am going to play the Triome still. So next turn, I can try to get down a Risen Reef, and then the turn after that, hopefully we can Wave Sifter. I have a very bad feeling we're probably not resolving any of our Cascaders, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to see if we can just, like, outvalue our opponent here. However, I'm assuming this means the Death Shadow is coming down now. Opponent does not respect the goblins. Like, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck our opponent's doing over there. Because I think they'd have shock lines if they were Death Shadow. Oh, they're just going to play Murktide Regent. Okay. A casual 6/6, you know? No big deal. That is a Cascade spell. Well then. I mean, the question just becomes is like, does it get any better than this? Probably not. But we're going to see if we can get a little bit of value first. Because if that is just like counter magic, we're fucked. I'd rather this eat a counter spell than our Violent Outburst. They also still have a 3, like, we're still 3 turns from dead, so we're not just fucked here yet. Okay, that got a counter out of their hand. Alright, so we know there's a land and 2 unknowns in their hand. Depending on what we draw, we might just evoke a Wave Sifter. But there's their land. Assuming that means at least one of those is a counter spell. Alright, do we want to Wave Sifter or do we want to try to get down a Risen Reef again? I mean, we are a land away from us being able to Wave Sifter. Yeah, I think we go for the Risen Reef again. If this eats another counter, we're kind of okay with it. We would love this to hit another land or a Force of Will. We hit a Glimpse of Tomorrow. God damn, okay. Okay, so opponent's sculpt in their hand now. Basically, our hope is that they just don't hit shit. They're gonna put 2 back, go to 3. So ideally a Force of Will here would be great. Or if we evoke the Mole Drifter, or the, wow, Wave Sifter, we get 1. The opponent is just fucking cantripping and cantripping, looking for a counter, I'm assuming. Chooses to shuffle, that's good for us. It's annoying that they killed both of our fucking whatchamacallits. Alright. So what do they got going on over there is the question. Into a brainstorm, okay. So they're just like sifting through their shit. Like I said, a Force of Will would be great. Like, I wouldn't hate if they just hit a land here, because then they'll play the land, then it pretty much has to be Force of Will blue card. Because depending on what they do, we might just try to pop off this Violent Outburst. I guess we are going to still have to see what we draw here, because if we don't draw a land, then we have to go for the Violent Outburst. Because we won't have enough mana to do both things. Okay, we're not going to have enough mana to do both things anyways. Got it. Okay, well then. I guess we don't... Whoops, undo. We don't have the luxury anyways. So what, we're not dead yet. If they have a lightning bolt, we're dead. We go to 1. I think we're gonna risk it. If they got a bolt, they got a bolt. It is what it is. Alright, Mystic goes onto the battlefield. We can't crack it though, which is annoying. Because we are just dead if we crack it, so... I guess if they have a Murktide, like another Regent, we're just dead, but... Do they really have another Murktide Regent? You're fucking kidding me. God damn it. So it's just Grixis Delver. I was right. It's a fucking Delver player. It's Delver doing Delver shit. You're coming in. I'm gonna put Fury in. Probably bring in Endurances. Get rid of Goblin Dark Dwellers. Get rid of the Force of Wills. Let's trim one Chancellor, since apparently they decided they want to kill our shit anyways. I'm curious if we should have gone for it last time. Maybe we should have. I don't know. I mean, luckily our opponent never saw any of our Cascaders, so hopefully they don't know what the fuck we're doing, but... I feel like if they pay any attention to Modern, they instantly know what we're trying to do here. Also, I don't know, this card, I don't know why. That doesn't look like much of a giant to me. If that's one of the, like, fucking goblins next to him, like, I don't know. Does not particularly look like a giant to me if that goblin is next to him, because goblins are supposed to be short, so he looks more like a normal size thing with a fucking big ass head. But yeah, maybe the endurances are a bit much. Let's bring in Brazen Borrowers instead. That way we can bounce a Murktide Regent. Since our opponent is taking so long to sideboard, I'm assuming that means they haven't figured out what the fuck we're doing yet. I mean, we're gonna keep this. Hopefully this Teferi survives. That would be pretty fucking sweet. Delver? That's rude. Who allowed you to delve, opponent? Okay. I don't hate basics against the Wasteland deck. We're also going to see if we can bait a counter out of their hand with this Fury next turn. Okay, so they're going to ensure that they flip the Delver. So is this a Ponder? I'd love if they play another Delver, like a DRC here, so we can, like, 2-for-1 them with this Fury. Come on, play another creature, opponent. Do it. I fucking dare you. Delver, Delver, Delver. Yes! Yes, opponents! Get fucked! Alright, what land do I want off of this? We probably want a red source. I already have a green, so let's grab... Let's grab a volcanic. I'm doing this now just so that, like, hopefully we have more live draws here. Yes! Get fucked. I feel like they should have countered that if they had a counter spell. Maybe they counter this instead, but no, okay. Their counter magic is offline. Let's fucking go. Let's go. They need double bolt to kill this. Oh, I just got another Delvery boyo. Okay, blow up a land. That's fine. I got more. Yep. That's Q. That's Q. So this, I mean, I guess no matter what happens, I'm probably dead to a bolt. So it's probably worth just getting that done then. This is either dead to a bolt or he's going to flip the Delver and it dies to Delver plus bolt, so there's probably no reason not to. So our hope is that they just don't have a bolt. Like, bolt and Unholy Heat are both issues, but... Like, if they just want to play a Murktide Regent, I'm kind of okay with that. Like... Okay, they're just gonna keep going after our lands, apparently. Alright, so they're just trying to keep our lands off the battlefield, I guess. Just draw a glimpse. They choose to shuffle. Chose not to shuffle. I mean, I guess we'll see what they do here. Like, we have the mana to go for it. We're gonna see if they flip this Delver. Okay, they do flip the Delver. I guess we're gonna see who they go after then. I have another Teferi, which would be funny as hell. Is he going after the Teferi or is he going after me? Alright, going after Teferi. Come on, high roll. Okay, not a bad one. Okay, get another Wave Sifter. It's not terrible. Put a Misty on the field. Yeah. That wasn't a bad one. It could have been better, but in the grand scheme of things, that wasn't a terrible one. This could also just be a really fucking big Murktide region. No, Chart of Course. Okay. What did they chuck? Oh, he doesn't have to chuck anything because he attacked. Okay. Well, it's a Dragon Rage Channeler. Okay. We will draw off one of these clue tokens. Let's grab a Taiga. Come on, opponent. Let us do things. Another Wave Sifter. Okay. Ooh. So we know they have a days. We don't know what else they have. So we're just gonna try to go for it. Probably should have tapped differently. But oh well. I also haven't actually played my land yet this turn, so... So Daze doesn't do it. They need another or they need a Force of Will. Which is possible that they have, but it's gonna get 2 cards out of their hand. Oh no, I guess I did. Holy shit. Okay. I like that a lot. I like that a fuck ton. Okay, start yielding shit. We got a Pyromancer. Can I get a... Alright, so I don't have enough lands to get to be able to actually cast this Chancellor this turn. I do have the mana to Pyromancer. I think that's what I want to do here. Grabbed another Chancellor, and another Seasoned Pyromancer. Do I have a blue land left? Yes. See what we draw here. Ketria Triumph goes onto the battlefield. Alright, so I think I passed the turn here. I don't necessarily know what our opponent can do to get the fuck out of this now. Because even if they Murktide Regent, we can just play another Teferi and tick it up. Or get another Teferi, because we have a fetch land to make our mana off of Omnath. So... not super sure what our opponent can do here to screw us over. No idea what the pup is barking at downstairs. Ah, what the fuck happened to my music? What is this? Brotherhood End? Holy shit, okay. I mean, that's a thing. Okay. I mean, my Omnath is still around, so... okay, I was not expecting a Brotherhood End. Like I said, my Omnath is still around, so I'm not super sure how they deal with that. Oh, we're gonna attack. Oh shit, I'm out of lands. Fuck. That sucks. Well, that's unfortunate. Jesus Christ, I am hitting so many of these fucking things. So, I mean, the good part is like, our opponent is still in a very precarious spot here. But I am at a point where I need an endurance to be able to shuffle my graveyard back in to be able to cast this Teferi. And not realize I was completely out of fucking fetchable lands. This is interesting that he brought in a Brotherhood End. What's up, baby? Hey, come here. Come say hi. Here, come on. What up? Here, up. Up. Good girl. Say hello to everybody. What's up, girl? Hello. What's up, baby? Alright, so just gonna play multiple Dragon Rage channelers, which I guess is fine. Good girl. He's gonna play a chart, of course. So I'm assuming this means he's trying to find a Murktide region. Been to Wasteland. Been to Brainstorm. So we are in a position where we could very much use a, whatchamacallit, an Endurance, which is why we're going to crack one of these. See if we can hit one. Wave Sifter. Okay, not really what I was going for here. Colony Garden. Okay. I mean, the nice part is that I keep gating fucking life off of these things. So do I want to open up today's? Probably not. So I think I am just gonna wait. Like, these Dragon Rage channelers are kind of whatever. I'm gonna gain another 4 next turn, so I really don't care. And they have to attack, so... And I can bounce a Murktide and crack this clue if I need to. And then next turn I should be able to get down one of these Wave Sifters through this daze. They do have to have Force of Will somewhere. Also, I almost had... Well... Yeah, I almost have a lethal next turn. If all they do is play a fucking... Whatchamacallit? A Murktide Regent and I bounce it, I basically have lethal next turn. Okay, so they have another DRC. Is this Darcytron? No. What it... Oh, it's targeting that guy? It's mildly annoying. So I don't have a way to save it. Because unfortunately Brazen Borrower can't bounce my own shit, which is actually annoying. So we're gonna crack this just to see. He does only have 3 cards. Okay, we draw another Omnath that we can't actually cast. Because our 1 white source is in the graveyard currently. Did I leave my Endurances out? Oh, I did leave my Endurances out. Oops. So unfortunately, they're getting to the point where they're gonna have fucking Cascaders. And I think this Teferi is literally uncastable now. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to hope that we can get these Wave Sisters down and start getting shit in the air. To be able to kill these Dragon Rage channelers. This is sad that this is how it's ending. Totally did not realize that I didn't fucking have my Endurances in. Just take the 9. Go 7. So we know about a daze. I'm assuming they have to have. Okay, this is a Murktide, I'm sure. Yep, that's a Murktide. Alright, well, we are going to attempt to fucking bounce the Murktide. I wouldn't hate if they force this and we just draw. Okay. They got a Pyroblast. That's annoying. So we're kind of at the draw Cascader or bust part of the game. How many do we have left? 1 Violent Outburst. 1 Shardless Agent. 2 Shardless Agents. So we still got a lot of them in the deck. Did I take out... Yes, I did take out Dark Dweller, so that's not a hit either. I don't think Fury saves us here. I do get 2 looks, which is nice. Okay, Brazen Borrower can pseudo save us. It doesn't really matter which one we kill. Okay, Colony Garden goes in. Draw a glimpse. What do we do? So I can bounce the Murktide. I think that's what we need to do here. Do this now. I mean, if they got a bolt, we're dead. Like, it's 100%. If they got a bolt, we're just dead. I have no idea why I'm attacking with these plant tokens. So I can't get this down anyway, so we might as well do this. Get some more draws in and hope that we hit it next turn. Like, if they got a bolt, we're just dead. Simple as that. Alright. It's basically, do they have a bolt? all it comes down to. So we know they've got a Daze, a Murktide, and who the fuck knows what else. I haven't seen much targeted removal. So I think they might have taken out all their bolts and shit. Oh, here's a Charter Course. I'd find it very weird if they took out their Force of Wills but left their Dazes in. So I'm assuming they have to have some kind of fucking counterspell here. I also do have a lot of draws, so there is a possibility that I hit multiple Cascaders. Granted, there's one fucking Glimpse left in my deck. Alright, let's see the bolt. I was kidding, opponent. Alright. Womp. Alright, well, let's see if we can go 2-3. I don't got time for a whole nother league, and with how long these fucking matches are taking, we'll just see. See if we got the 1-4 if we can get a 2-3. But I will definitely have to take a look at this Yorion build and see if I can emulate it. You'll have to let me know if you guys prefer seeing this like fucking janky bullshit and seeing if it can work, or do you prefer actually seeing like tier decks and shit? Like, kind of let me know what you guys like. I'm fine with playing tier decks as long as they're just like combo. I don't know. Combo and Prisoner are the two styles I actually enjoy. I do not like tempo. I do not like fair decks. I'm here to do broken shit. Either broken me doing things or broken stopping our opponent from doing things. Alright, found our last match. We are up against Ivan229. Are we going to get a win? Are we going to finish off on a high note? Based off of this hand, I'm going to say no. Alright, this is more of what we're looking for here, so we're going to keep this. Always healed. We do have the Force of Will backup, which is nice. Getting, like, a Wave Sifter off the top here would be perfect. And that would be the perfect, like, curve out into turn 3. Alright, so there's something black. We have multiple, we have multiple Cascaders, so we're fine with them seeing what we got going on. Alright, takes that one. We would like another blue card off the top now. But they don't have a... Oh, that's a Risen Wraith. That is a blue card. You know what? We're getting in there. We're sending a message with our plan. It's the end. We're getting toward the end of the stream. We are sending a motherfucking message. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. Doomsday? So we can Violent Outburst at instant speed, and I have a Force of Will to back it up, so I'm not in a huge rush to do it yet. Let's see. Could be Doomsday. Okay, I'm still just waiting for my hole here. I'm having some very, very awkward draws here. Come on. Come on, deck. Okay, Grix is something. What's our opponent doing? Okay, land isn't terrible. We're just waiting for our hole, mostly. I'd like another blue card so I can actually play this Risen Reef. Okay. Let the token go. I'm not overly concerned about it yet. This is just Grixis control. Either that or it's Grixis Delver. For a Narset. Do we try it? Yeah, I think this is our opportunity here. We're doing it with only 4, but I think this is our hole in case we hit Risen Reefs. Actually, hold on. Is this a draw? No, it is not a draw. Actually, yeah, we're gonna let this go. Since it's not a draw trigger. Like a brainstorm, okay. Omnath. I think we try to go for it. I think we're willing to fight over an Om. Well, no, we're not. This was a mistake, but it does let me play the Risen Reef. Because I can now force a will pitching the Omnath. Wave Sifter, okay. Gives me something else to chuck. Minor misstep. Okay, that's something we're gonna have to be cognizant of. Baleful Strix? No, Shouldered's Edict. Okay, that's fine. I'll let that happen. We draw a land, we're probably just gonna play the Wave Sifter. Okay, so we didn't draw a land. I think we're gonna try to get this down. It sucks we don't get to. Whoops, undo. God damn it, I gotta like actually think about my mana here. Red, white, there we go. See if this can get a counterspell out of their hand. No, okay. I mean, they have another removal spell. They have another edict. All right, we might just be going for it. Go figure, once we're like not playing our fucking mono black deck, we're playing against all the goddamn control decks. Sorin the Mirthless. Interesting. Bring a vampire, alright. So this means they don't have the mana to be able to fucking whatchamacallit. So an untapped land here would be the best thing. Another violent outburst. I'm debating if it gets any better than this. I think we want to do this. Let's get this down, up our count, and then hopefully next turn we go for it. I think. I was hoping to get an untapped land so that I could go for this with it on the stack. I had a Bloodstained Mire. Plays the Bloodstained Mire. So their mental misstep is live, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Plays a Ponder. Snapcaster Mage for what? Thoughtseize? Yes. So we are going to try to counter this. Alright. I'm assuming they're going to take one of these, then. What did they pitch to it, though? They exiled minor misstep to it. That gives me hope. They took Dark Dwellers. That's interesting. I mean, we're just going for it. We really don't fucking... I mean, we're going for it. We don't really have a fucking choice here. Since we have two of them. Oh, it gets two more cards out of hand. Okay. See if we can pop the next one off, or do they have a another Thoughtseize style effect? They still have a Brainstorm that I'm aware of. Luckily, they don't have much of a clock yet, so in theory, I could actually like suspend this Glimpse of Tomorrow. It's just a land, plays the land. What is this? Oh, deck Faden, okay. Are you gonna take one of my clue tokens? Or are you going to loot? Alright, they're looting. Chucks a swamp and that. Plays... Oh, doesn't play Brainstorm? What are they doing? Oh, Baleful Strix? Okay. Alright. Well, spin it to win it. See what happens. Alright, looking for something with a Brainstorm. Did they find the counter? Come on! Oh, they're out of cards. I guess I get to go for it again next turn. God damn it. Alright, so we've got two. No, yeah, two glimpses in the yard, one in my hand. That means I've got one left. Ugh, fuck. I wonder if they're gonna take my Shardless Agent. Or I'll just kill it. Alright, I'll take it. Fuck it. I mean, literally none of this matters, so... Green, green, red, blue, whatever. Like, we know it's a lightning bolt, so he can kill the Shardless Agent to decrease my count. This is the last one. I don't have any more respins. What the hell? He revealed a fucking lightning bolt! Oh my god. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. He revealed a fucking lightning bolt! Alright. Alright, Teferi's coming in. Force of Wills are coming out. Endurance is coming in. Fury is coming in. Let's trim a Chancellor. Let's trim a Wave Sifter. Do I want the ley lines? Let's try that. Fuck it. They revealed a fucking lightning bolt. How did he have a Snapcaster Mage? Well, this was about as janky as I thought it was going to be. On the plus side, we did get a win with it, somehow. We did manage to do it. It hung in a lot longer in a bunch of games than I thought it would. So, I don't know. I might fuck around with it some more. I might do the Yorion build, too. Because I was honestly thinking about doing that, but I don't know the math for Yorion builds. We're going to keep this. I don't know. We'll see. Either that or I'll just go play some other fucking jank. I almost loaded up Bomberman today just because I haven't played that in a while. I've also been looking at just like other random bullshit just for trying to find something funny to play. But we did get to see this do some absolutely spectacular bullshit, which was funny. So I can at least be happy knowing that we pulled off some spectacular dumb shit. Alright, opponent finally decided to keep their hand. We are going to get a Colony Garden. Curious what our opponent has going on over there. Alright, they're not gonna fucking try to... I feel like this is a stifle waiting to happen, to be completely honest with you. Interesting. What could they have going on over there? If this is a stifle, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, no. Alright, we're grabbing the Sav. We are gonna try to get this down and see if we can get a counter out of their hand. This also allows us to get Omnath down next turn. We could also have, like, that Edict, Which is part of the reason why I thought about bringing in the ley lines. I honestly don't remember if the edicts target or if they're the new style that just say each opponent. I didn't read them close enough to see. It looks like they're debating about countering this. Did they find a counter? Don't know yet. Maybe? REB? REB, okay. Well, that gets a counter out of hand, which is good. Alright, what do we chuck? Aw, damn. We lost both of the cards we fucking wanted. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, that probably just cost us the match. God damn it. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, that probably cost us the match right there. They hit both of the cards we needed them not to hit. Unless I can hit another red source to just hardcast this Fury. But it feels kind of bad doing that with nothing on board from the opponent. They chose to shuffle, so I'm guessing that means that they don't really got much going on over there. Another card that would be great if I had a second red source. Okay. At least I got something to hit with this fucking Fury now. I just need another red source. This is screaming they have Edict mana up. And that's something? Need to hit a fucking land. Okay, they are non-targeted, so... Okay, well, at least I can try to play Omnath next turn. Alright, what the fuck do they got over there? See if this resolves. They can just hardcast a Force of Will now. I really just need to hit a fucking land. Like, another red source to be able to cast either of my double red cards. Alright, just plays a Force of Will. This is getting ridiculous that I cannot hit a second red source. I have 22 fucking lands in the deck. And I cannot hit a single fucking one. Surgical going after Violent Outburst. Okay. I didn't take out my Dark Dwellers, so that's good. Granted, I still need a second goddamn red source. The nice part is he's starting to run out of steam here, but he's going to get 2 draws off this Narset. Sucks, but... Okay, Brainstorm he can't cast. I also could just wipe his board here if I absolutely... A tapped red source. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and wipe the board here. As much as I would love to keep this Fury on board, I don't want him drawing more cards off of that. Now I'm hitting all my red sources. Is he going to counter this is the question. Yes. But I can make Deuterinos. Alright, just snaps off the fucking Force of Will right off the bat, which is whatever. Alright, deck fading. They're just gonna be fucking looting. I do need a way to kill this deck before it hits 6, though. Chucked a Sudden Edict and a Pyroblast. Okay. It's gonna hit all of the goddamn fucking lands now that I didn't hit before. You know what? Just to send a fucking point. Here you go, opponent. I'm sending a message. Uh. Opponent is just cantripping like a motherfucker now. Chooses not to shuffle. It's not good. Okay. I was gonna hold on to that. Okay. Did he return? He returned a Baleful Strix? Okay. Whatever. Real enthralling magic we got going on here. It kind of sucks we're ending the stream on this note, but... Actually, turn off auto yields. I'm gonna fetch at the end of my turn. I have no idea if I even have a fetchable land left. I should have a... Yeah, I should have had 2 basics still I can go fetch. Opponent is just playing all of those Strixes. Well, yo, what's up, Romario? How you doing? We're just gonna go ahead and suspend that and see what happens. You're catching the end of me giving up on actually trying to earn tickets and playing absolute jank just so we can theoretically see stupid shit. This deck has done some spectacularly stupid things. However, its record has only gone marginally better than what I expected it to. It do be like that. I've been having some absolute awful luck with just draws in general. Like, I don't know if you've seen some of my past streams over the past few weeks, but just like my draws have been absolutely atrocious. So we're just like, you know what? If we're gonna lose tickets, we're gonna do it having fun. And just doing absolutely silly things. Blue, whatever. Let's fuck it. We're using the white mana. We don't need it for anything else. This should, if this resolves, this lets me draw things, which is nice. Alright, he's letting me resolve it, so I am gonna get to draw additional cards. The hope is I can multi-spell the turn this Glimpse comes down to try to get through whatever counters he has. Okay. Another Edict effect. That's kind of fine. As long as it keeps him away from doing things. How's your new business going? I know that's why you haven't been streaming lately. Nice. What are you doing if you don't mind sharing? If you don't want to share, that's totally fine. I'm just kind of curious. Oh, dumpster rental? Okay. Interesting. I really need to figure out some kind of side hustle I can do. Make a little extra money. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Gonna find a trailer in Virginia till last week. Well, at least you found one. Well then, I guess we're just gonna do this. Because we're not doing shit else anyways. See if this eats anything. It eats a Hydroblast, okay. Well, hopefully your new business goes well. Best of luck to you. Found out that this I don't know. I thought about the OnlyFans, but I don't got the body for that. My buddy is telling me I should sell feet pics, but I think mine are a little too hairy for that. But who knows? Maybe that's somebody's niche, you know? I guess hairy feet need love too, right? Alright, so I'm assuming this means they have to have a counterspell of some kind. So we're kind of just hoping that between our 3 draws, we can resolve something relevant here. I've actually completely forgotten the fact that I completely forgot that I had this fucking thing in my graveyard. Okay, so that's fine. Counters 1. We draw another one. He's got surgical extraction targeting that. So there is a world. We brought in our endurances, right? Yes. So there is a world where we can hit an endurance. Endurance? No, Risen Reef. Okay. Well, there goes all of our glimpse of tomorrows. Ramen time? I mean, I can afford things. It's just I found out I apparently read the rule for the pistol brace bullshit wrong. If anyone here owns guns or follows ATF stuff, and I thought I was whoa, no, whoa, turn off auto yields. I apparently read the rules wrong. Oh, talking to yourself. Yeah, I apparently read the pistol brace rules wrong, and yeah, they're. Oh, I need blue. Oops, I tapped my shit wrong. I tapped the very first land wrong. Oops. And even if I get to register for free, I am still going to need to pay a $200 tax stamp to transfer into the trust that my wife and I have together, so that if something happens to me, it goes to her. So I thought I was getting away with not having to pay a tax stamp, but apparently not. Final card was a fucking Pyroblast. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I have left that can get me out of any of this, but I guess we're gonna find out. Just makes a vampire, because why not? I mean, I guess I play Omnath. Like, I guess that's a way that I could theoretically still win this? Whoa, Legacy Council, thank you for the raid. Holy shit. Welcome, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. Y'all catching kind of the end of the stream here. I am doing some dumb shit with Glimpse of Tomorrow. Um, it is only doing mildly better than I expected it to. I will be completely honest. I was expecting this. Thanks, Arkin. I expected this to go 0-5. We actually managed to pick up one match off of it, which was more than I honestly could have expected. Opponent has a Narset. Okay, okay, okay. Glimpse fog, yes. Unfortunately, all of my glimpses have been extracted, which is mildly upsetting, but not the end of the world, I suppose. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know how I'm winning this match, but we're gonna fucking try. I suppose there is a world where I have some more Chancellor of the Annexes. I theoretically could get back here, assuming anything else resolves this match, but welcome everyone. Hopefully you enjoy watching dumb bullshit. Because that is all that this stream is about, is dumb bullshit. Our opponent does also only have 10 cards left, so that is something they need to be cognizant of. Snapcaster for what? Red Elemental Blast? What's up, girl? For Lightning Bolt. Are they gonna take my Omnath? I feel like this is to take my Omnath. Yes, it is to take my Omnath. Okay. What's up, girl? And then the Bolt still deal... That's weird. The Bolt still deals damage to it, but okay. What's up, girl? Our opponent does only have 10 cards left. Granted, they've got 4 power in the air flying. We are going to get this back, though. Get back our boys. Alright, let's see. So I think I still have another Omnath as well. I have an Endurance. That does things, I guess. Do I want to cast my Endurance is the question. I'm definitely going to cast this at the very least. We will see what happens here. I don't have a ton of faith this is going to work, but we're going to find out. Because he can probably just steal my Wave Sifter with, like, just a down tick on Jace. Oh no, it's a spell. So it does. He can't just steal it with Jace then, which I guess is fine. I'm trying to figure out if there is some fucking miracle world where I can survive this onslaught long enough for our opponent to mill out. Okay. I wonder if they have some way to shuffle their library back in. Okay, that's fine. Because I will snap block this vampire token in a heartbeat. Shuffle my library back in. I suppose if he has another fucking edict, I'm dead, but... This shit... Oh, does he have a fucking edict? Oh, god damn it. Alright. Good game, opponent. Good game. Well, in the end, this went about as well as I thought it would. I kind of just wanted to do something dumb and see if it would work. And we picked up a match, and it was against Delver of all things. So, was it the Delver match? I don't know. It was our third match we ended up picking up. Wait, what? What are the two he chose? Why is it not showing me the target? I'm very... Oh, he did 2 damage to me. Okay, yeah, we're just dead here. I didn't see that he targeted me with it. I thought he was stealing my endurance, but... Oh well. Like I said, that went about as well as I thought it would. I just wanted to try something dumb. Like... I got a little frustrated just losing with good decks for a while, just because my draws were awful, so I'm like, fuck it, let's just try something stupid. It definitely feels like it can do something, and thank you Technomage for the video to Punishing Waterfalls and his Yorion build of this deck. I might fuck around with it, but we'll see. But anyways, y'all, thanks for stopping by. Again, thank you, Arkin, for the grade. Greatly appreciate it. All of you that joined, if you haven't already and you're liking what you see here, drop that follow button. If you really like what you see, hit that sub button. It is free if you got Prime and you don't want to send your money to Bezos. But on that note, I am going to hop off of here. Make sure you hit that. I can't fucking talk. No problem, Mario. My stream schedule is kind of random, mostly Mondays and Tuesdays around 4:30 p.m. Central, but make sure you hit that notification button to know when I'm going live. And follow all the other socials, YouTube for this stream and all the old ones if you want to catch some of my other streams back when I wasn't running a shit luck streak for the past month or so. And then Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, dumb shit I do with my life, dorky puppy pictures of the little mascot behind me sitting here who just looked up when I said dork. But yeah. On that note, let's see who I can send y'all off to. Who is currently streaming Legacy at the moment? My little list here would update. Let's send y'all off to PT Bench. Oops, it would help if I could spell. PT Bench. Let's go and raid him. Looks like he is on some kind of green stompy shit. But again, thank you for stopping by, guys. I will catch you next time. I might try to hop on later this weekend. But if not, then I will catch y'all on Monday or Tuesday of next week. And as always, everyone, stay salty.